Replicate Buckingham Palace's whimsical gardens with flowers, loved by the royal family. Despite its city location in the heart of London, Buckingham Palace has some 39 acres of gardens surrounding the property, boasting hundreds of different varieties of plants. And the grounds themselves are a great source of inspiration for domestic gardeners. The garden seen today at Buckingham Palace today has undergone many changes over the years, though the main design dates back to 1825 with many of the original features still intact. From century-old trees to cultivated beds filled with classical blooms, there are plenty of beautiful plants that can be easily grown in spring to add royal flair to any garden. And a florist has shared the best varieties to choose from. Spring has sprung at Buckingham Palace with everything from daffodils, camellias, and magnolias pictured in full bloom at the royal property. And Mariam Ghani of the luxury flower delivery company, Haute Florist, has explained how people can replicate the classic beauty in their own homes and gardens. She said, "The outdoor spaces of royal homes are always a big draw for visitors, and with good reason. Whimsical and packed with flowers and color, they embody the beauty of traditional British gardens. You might not have hectares of space to spare or grand, sweeping lawns, but you can still take inspiration from some of the flowers loved by the royals." Home to more than 1,000 trees and 25 wild plant species, there are plenty of neatly crafted beds and borders for visitors to admire on the public grounds. While pure white snowdrops and carpets of daffodils are amongst the brightest displays in bloom right now, there are more blooms expected to appear later in the season. Mariam said, "Later in the spring and summer the gardens will be alive with primroses, diosma, bluebells and camellia. Wisteria and flowering cherry will be sure to dazzle guests along with azaleas, a favorite of Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh." The gardens of Buckingham Palace are also home to many varieties of rose, as well as lily of the valley, which held special associations with the Queen and was featured in her coronation bouquet. The royal family's love of roses extends beyond the grounds of Buckingham Palace too. In fact, nearby Windsor Castle is also home to an impressive array of classic blooms.